One of the issues that has kept coming up time and time again over all my years of coaching since 2010 when I first started. At this point, I've coached tens of thousands of people face-to-face in over 40 countries, and the issue that has kept coming up is that people are in desperate need of a purpose and direction in life. And it's in fact reported in a recent Harvard study that 3 in 5 young adults lack meaning or purpose in their lives, and that half of young adults reported that their mental health was negatively influenced by not knowing what to do with my life. Most people feel stuck, they feel lost, they feel like they don't belong, like they haven't found their place in this world, they feel like they have nothing to offer, and of course, because of all of that, they lack motivation. Now, if this is you, first of all, know that you are not alone. This is actually the default. And secondly, the problem isn't you, the problem is that no one has taught you how to find your purpose. Right? It's just something that's expected of us, but no one gives us the steps to do so. What are we told? We are told to give it time, right? Just give it time and eventually you'll discover what you love. That spark will ignite. And we're just waiting and nothing is happening. We're told to try new things. Just try some new things and maybe you'll discover something that you love. Or even worse, we're told that with time, you'll learn to like it. I know you don't like it now, but just give it time and you'll get used to it and enjoy it. Just settle for that. Screw that, okay? Those approaches don't work, and guess what? Your purpose isn't just going to come to you. You have to take charge of it. So what I've done is I've been hard at work, and I've developed a sequence that anyone can go through, no matter who you are, that will teach you exactly how to discover your purpose, and more importantly, how to design your life to live your purpose. And I call this the purpose process. Let me show you what's inside. So here we are in the members area. Okay, there's the introduction, 2 rules to live a successful life. And the rules are, number 1, discover what you love. And number 2, design your life to do more of what you love. That's the secret. And this is what you will learn in this course. It starts with discover what you love. What is your purpose? And you will learn different tools. There's even a meditation. There's different exercises that you can go through where when you come out of this first module, you will have a clear direction when it comes to your purpose in life. Then we get into designing your life to do more of what you love. And this is where you will learn how to come up with a game plan, how to come up with the exact steps to get there. I'll show you the behind the scenes of how I operate, the mindsets that I take on, the habits that I take on. But we're also going to talk about some of the dangers and traps that most people fall into when following their purpose. And there are 3 core skills that you must learn, regardless of what your purpose is, that will help you design your life. And they are marketing, sales, and public speaking. And those are the following modules. In this module, you will learn everything when it comes to marketing. First, you must understand others. So understanding human psychology, different cognitive biases, understanding how people's minds work on a macro level. But then also zooming in, you must understand who your target audience is. And marketing doesn't just apply to business. Every single person should learn how to market, whether it's marketing yourself to others or marketing things to yourself, marketing your goals to yourself, marketing yourself to take action. All of that is covered here. The other side of marketing is when it comes to you. Okay, I understand others, but what is my own personal brand? How do I establish authority? How do I cut through the noise? The art of storytelling, something every single person should learn, yet most people know nothing about it. And of course, how to reframe false beliefs in others and in yourself. Then there's sales. This goes hand in hand with marketing as well. It's the other side of the coin, how to sell, right? You market something, how to get people to buy into you, to buy into your purpose. And you'll understand the new style of selling here. A lot of what you see online or in mainstream, right? Mainstream sales tips. All that used to work many years ago, but just doesn't work anymore. Things have changed drastically and no one is talking about this. So you'll see the behind the scenes of how I view and approach this and learn what has really helped me in my own life and my purpose. And the last core skill is public speaking. all right? Learning how to public speak. And it's not just from stage, although that is covered as well. And I've been public speaking since 2010. I have a lot of experience here, but public speaking also applies in other settings, right? You're talking to someone, you're networking, you're making a video, you're putting your message out there. All of that falls under public speaking, and that is covered here. Those are the 3 core skills that you will need no matter who you are. But I didn't stop there. I also added an extra module here. If you know that your purpose has to do with coaching, and more specifically online coaching, I'm going to take you behind the scenes when it comes to my brand and my business and show you what works for me and what I would do if I was starting out from zero here today. And you'll learn everything from starting out to the limiting beliefs, to coming up with an offer, to understanding the 3 pillars of online coaching and learning how to cycle through those, where to find clients, how to get clients online, how to reach out, how to create a package, how to take your coaching to a whole other level, right? Which goes hand in hand with creating a package or product. I'll show you how I create my own products, right? Different coaching techniques, the importance of delegation, how to build a brand on social media. That is the online coaching module. But the intention here was really to create a comprehensive product that no matter who goes through this sequence comes out knowing what they love, having a clear game plan to design their life to do more of it, and are equipped with the 3 core skills: marketing, sales, and public speaking, and of course, an extra module for anyone who resonates with online coaching. This here is the purpose process. Now, my story might be different than yours, but it isn't unique. I know what it's like to not have a purpose, to feel lost, to have nothing in life that really excites you, right? You wake up in the morning and it's just dread. Ugh, another day to get through, as opposed to waking up with excitement, knowing that you are on your purpose and you're doing what you're meant to be doing and you're designing the life you know you deserve. I know what it's like. And I know what it's like to come out on the other side and go through the different stages. There are typically 3 stages that people find themselves in. Stage 1, I don't know what my purpose is. I have no idea. I just know that it's not this. Stage 2 is, I know what my purpose is, but I'm not taking action on it. It could be self-sabotage. It could be, I just don't know what to do to get there. I don't know the steps. And stage 3 is, I know what my purpose is and I'm taking some action on it, but I want to optimize it. I know what it's like to go through those stages. And no matter where you find yourself in these stages, the answers you're looking for are in the purpose process. And what I love about this program is that you're really going to see a behind the scenes look into myself, into my brand, into my business, into how I think and operate. And it's a side of me that I haven't really put out there publicly before, right? Publicly, there's a lot of talk about letting go, which is what I teach. But what about the behind the scenes? How do I approach teaching? How do I approach business? How did I create a brand that has lasted 14 years, right? From 2010. All that is revealed here. This is a program that's deeply personal to me, and it's one that I believe is truly needed, especially since very few people, once more, have that purpose. So if this speaks to you, you want to find your purpose, you want to find your direction in life, you want to find, okay, well, what am I building towards? What does this all mean? Why am I here? Why am I alive? What am I doing here? You want some clarity, you want the steps, you want the tools, the skills, and more importantly, you want support and accountability, then this is for you. And I would love to guide you through this process and help you once more get out of feeling lost and get you in a place where you are fueled, you are energized, and once more, you're living a life of your own design. So click the link below. Let's do this, and I'll see you on the inside.